Roasted Euro Guy here again with another video. Today I want to talk to you guys about the E46 with an SMG transmission. Now, if you are the diehard E46 guy that wants a standard manual from the factory and you hate the SMG, this video is not for you. This video is for the guys out there who don't know too much about the SMG transmission, for the guys out there that would love to buy an E46M3 but they are hesitant because it has an SMG and they heard so much bad stuff on the forums and on YouTube and on whatever platform you want. Everybody says bad stuff about it. So I'm here to tell you that there is not all bad. There are a lot of good things and there's a lot of things that maybe some people don't know, and that I'm going to explain to you in this video so that you can make the decision on your own. Number one is the SMG transmission is extremely fun to drive. If you've never driven one, I'm telling you guys, I've owned one for 3 years. It is extremely fun. It changes gears so fast. Granted, you have to have it on the harshest settings. This car is a car that loves to be driven hard. It does not like to be driven like a baby. I believe every E46M3 does not like that. They really love when you rev them out. They love when you change gears fast. So you always have to drive it like you mean it. And you with the SMG transmission, the hardest settings are the better settings. It changes gears faster and it's just a lot smoother. So with that, you have to drive the car in a way that it's like a manual car. You cannot shift the gears slowly. You have to lift your foot off of the gas. If you don't lift your foot off of the gas, it's gonna start jerking back and forth. It is very important when you're changing gears, you lift your foot off of the gas, just like with a manual car, because essentially the SMG is a manual transmission that the computer changes the gears for you. So you have to drive it like a manual, lifting your foot off the gas, changing the gears manually with your hands. Number two reason why I believe you should get a E46 with an SMG transmission is they are a lot cheaper than a standard 6-speed manual from the factory. Right now, the research that I've done is you'll probably find an SMG for roughly $5,000 to $7,000 less than you would find a manual factory with a third pedal. That being because a lot of people, they want to stay away from them, and so the resale value is not there. And that leads me to the third reason. The third reason is because you always have the option of the swap. The swap only costs about $3,000 to $3,500, and being that the difference in price is $5,000 to $6,000 to $7,000 depending on, you know, the specs. If it's a Laguna Seca blue or if it's a Mola red with red interior, whatever the specs are, that depends on how much the price difference is going to be. But the swap is only $3,000, $3,000 to $3,500 depending on what shop you go to. With that price, later on, if your SMG fails, all you have to do is swap it out. You know, that's not a big deal. So there's people that do it in their own garage and they save, they don't pay $3,000 because the parts would only cost you about $1,500 if you bought them all from the dealership. If you source your parts online, you could probably do it for way less than that. And there's tutorials and all kinds of information out there on the web that can teach you how to do the swap yourself. So you can do the swap yourself and it doesn't cost that much. SMG is a good option for you. Now, let's say you want to keep your SMG because you like the way it drives and it's you know, you think it's fun. Option number 4 or reason number 4 why you should buy an SMG is because you can always fix the SMG. It does not cost $4,000 or $3,600. You don't need to change the pump. It is very rare that the pump itself goes out. The main thing that goes out is the motor that's on top, located on the pump. The electric motor is located on the pump, and the pump itself is located on the transmission tunnel right next to the engine. If you've never seen where it is, you should really look at pictures or check it out yourself. What happens is because of the transmission and the engine being so close to the pump, they get hot, they get overheated, and it causes the motor itself on top that pushes the fluids, it causes that motor to burn out. Those motors, there's a place, I did some research earlier today, it's called wholesalepartsexpress.com. They have the motor for $379.99. I think that's a steal. You can go get yourself a motor, you can have it as preventative maintenance, just have it sitting in a box. When the SMG motor goes out, you replace it, you move on with your life. A lot of times I had this happen to me myself. You know, the Salmon relay went out and I thought, oh my god, the cog of death came up, and I'm like, oh, I'm screwed, what am I gonna do? I need to fix my car. It's going to cost me thousands and thousands of dollars. I went on the forums, I did a little bit of research, and I found out it was just a Salmon relay. I replaced the relay, cost me like $15, and life was great again. I was driving my M3 and I love it. Every single day I drive it. It is so much fun. The SMG, I believe, makes it have a wow factor. And another reason why you should get it is, in the end, if you don't like it, just swap it. If you're not looking for resale value, if you're not that guy who's gonna buy an M3, stick it in a garage and leave it there for 15 years so that you can sell it 20 years from now for $100,000, which I believe is never gonna happen, you don't need to have a standard manual from the factory. You can just buy one, get it swapped, and have a great time. So that's about it, guys. I want to thank you guys for watching my videos.